Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. So, if this is your first time here, you're checking it out, like what you see, thank you. Please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. As I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide you guys more content. Alright, so this is an artist, fairly new to me, maybe not to you guys, but YUNGBLUD. I have no idea who, in fact, I wasn't even aware of him until I started watching clips from Ozzy's last show, Black Sabbath's last performance, back at the beginning, and he was, in the lineup. He was doing some Black Sabbath covers, Ozzy covers. I think he just did an Ozzy song, now that I think about it. Anyway, yeah, what can I say? The guy has amazing pipes. He's a good vocalist. That's all I really know. I wanted to do, he does a lot of covers, so I wanted to do something original. I think this is off of a fairly recent album. I'm going into this blind, so I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But with a name like YUNGBLUD and a title like Zombie, I think in the comments it has something to do with nurses, and obviously, me working in a hospital, I know a thing or two about nurses, and they're, pretty damn hardworking, and especially with the whole pandemic stuff, it was a madhouse for them. So, next time you see a nurse, thank her. Anyway, this song's apparently dedicated to them, and yeah, I'm all about it. Alright guys, this is YUNGBLUD with Zombie.
Talk about the words they would hurt. They would hurt. So if you were to ask about the pain, I would lie. Fix my mind, I need time, but it's running out, it's running out. I know that I can't live without you, but this world will keep turning if you do.
Alright, I kind of just wanted to play out there. I got kind of lost in the mix. Alright, so yeah, guy's got a good voice. Now, the music definitely has an emo edge, and I'm not cutting him for that, because, like I said, I appreciate all forms, genres of music. It definitely comes off like that right away, even his look. But I have to remind myself, this is 2025. There's no official emo bands, even the emo bands that existed back then that play today, I don't know. Anyway, yes, it definitely sounds like that. It's not the most original music I've heard, but he does it pretty well, and it has this kind of captivating appeal. It kind of draws you in. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, and it is. It's a heart-filled song. I totally get the meaning and the what's going on behind it and all that stuff. I had to do a double take just so I wasn't listening to a cover, because when I saw Zombie, my mind right away went to this from the Cranberries Zombie, but this wasn't the case. Both songs have great meanings, by the way. But yeah, this is it. It is. I like songs with positive messages. I think that's important, especially if you're trying to tell something, and he's definitely doing that. And yeah, he's got a very, very unique way of singing. It's, like I said, it's not this extravagant thing, but the guy definitely does have pipes, and he's using them really well, and he just, he knows how to way to kind of enthrall and captivate an audience, from what I've seen anyway, through like the YouTube vids and stuff. This is cool. It's it's a nice song. It is. Still early on, so it could develop even more. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Spaceship to the moon, but we'd crash. It wouldn't last, 'cause the world is just a figment of the fools, a blank stare. They don't care.
Emotional song, like I said. How it's and I wasn't really. I'm gonna be honest. When I came into this, I don't know. He just his appearance just kind of gave me like that. Like, oh god, it's another one of those artists. And cookie cutter, doing the same thing. But I guess it's the theme of the song that's kind of getting me here, because I just wanted to kind of listen to it through. I have a very hard time commenting on this, doing my job here. I'm supposed to react to it, but it's captivating. It really is. I'm not bullshitting. And I think it's just because I could kind of relate. Yes, I work in an environment with nurses. I don't directly work with them, but spectating, watching that happen, and it could be pretty tragic. I would never ever go into that type of career. Not because it's not for me, just mentally, it's exhausting and tiresome, and nurses deserve a lot of credit. Love them or hate them. Bedside manners. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. But at the end of the day, they're just there to make life a little easier for a sick patient. But yeah, this, like I said, I'm not really deep diving into the lyrics too. I'm kind of just listening to the music and hearing them sing, but it definitely correlates to what's going on here. Video is really well done, by the way. I think the guy's got talent, and he's definitely using it. And from what I've seen, and this is just a small taste, he has a very big catalog of music, not just his own. He does a lot of covers. He does them well. And yeah, I gotta say, for someone completely unknown that I didn't know until 2 days ago, hearing them do an Ozzy song was pretty, pretty awesome. Wasn't expecting that. Like I said, I have no prior experience to listen to this guy. So yeah, and he's definitely working his charm, I guess. Was not expecting this. Still very, very emo at the end. Alright, we got a little bit left. Let's finish it out. I'll give you guys my final thoughts.
But
I thought that was her. I was like, damn, this nurse looks familiar. This actress looks familiar. Oh my god, I love that woman. Yeah. Really impressionable song, very emotional. I'm just, when I say the emo shit, I don't mean that in a derogatory term, whatever, it harkens back. Even to, like, him, actually. Yeah, not, like I said, not directly sounding like him, but just the style, I guess the way he kind of approaches lyrics a little bit reminds me of, the band Him a little bit. But other than that, guy's doing his own thing. I feel like I probably should have listened to them sooner. I don't know why they would. Well, I mean, you know how algorithms work. If you're stuck on something, or whatever, and I guess I'm pretty different. Like, if you ever looked at my channel, it's all over the place. Like I said, I never stick. Even the reaction videos are just, they're a big part of it, but I do way other stuff, and but yeah, I'm surprised I haven't heard of YUNGBLUD prior to this, prior to seeing, Ozzy's last performance. But yeah, I think the guy's super talented. I like his voice. I guess to some people, this is probably just, I mean, not a rehash, but like, you've heard this before. I don't know, or it's that first time experience for me. That's why I'm pretty impressed. And I don't know. I guess, yeah. I mean, I think it's definitely worthy for another viewing, another song. What do you guys think? All right. Well, there you have it. That's YUNGBLUD with Zombie. Yeah, I liked it. Like I said, I thought he, like you said, he's not too original, but he's also not like, everyday run of the mill. The guy's super talented, and it definitely shows. Like I said, for a song to, like I said, I guess because I can relate a little bit. That's why it's kind of hit me a little hard emotionally. But hey, look, the guy's voice is perfection. The music, the subject matter, everything really fit. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else he's got going on. I'll leave that to you guys to decide. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, if you want to throw another, suggestion, something you recommend to me, maybe another YUNGBLUD song, if you want to skip ahead of the line and want me to do that first out of all the other songs I have to pick from randomly, or, dig through the piles of comments, I'll leave a link down below entitled Buy Me a Coffee, and you can do it through that. Or if you feel like contributing to the channel, much obliged. Other than that, my friends, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.